welcome to my channel. I thought I would reintroduce myself because I have been on YouTube for the past 7 years, and I was looking back at my old videos and I was just like, this is crazy because who is that girl? She's not me anymore. So I thought I would do a reintroduction, a welcome to my YouTube channel, because we are starting fresh. All my YouTube videos are so old. I was so young. I started YouTube and started vlogging my whole modeling journey when I was about 15. I'm 24 now, almost 25, so I'm entering this new adult era. Like the front of my brain is developing. I can feel it. I can feel this change. So I just thought that we would start fresh, and I would basically give you a really quick background story, the last like 6-ish years of my life and who I am and what I do now and what I'm up to today. So if you are new or if you have been here for a while, I appreciate you being here this whole time. You know, I have had my ups and downs. I'm not always very active, but I am making a new goal to be active on YouTube with this fresh start in this new era. But if you don't know who I am, I'm Liora. I am a model, content creator, now a small brand owner, and I have been doing this for the last 8 years of my life. So basically my whole teenage years and into my 20s, I've been doing the same thing. I initially started my YouTube journey vlogging, modeling, and behind the scenes and like the life of a model. I was so young. I look back at those videos now and I'm like, it's crazy how far I've come. I just like didn't know who I was. I just struggled with my identity, and I feel like now I'm so secure in who I am and I really know myself. And back then I was just like, oh, I was so young. It's crazy to think I was 15, 16, 17 when I was just like thrown into the deep end of the modeling industry, which is crazy for a young girl. I'm gonna try not to ramble too much, but I feel like I'm already yapping on, so bear with me. Yeah, basically modeling is where it started for me. That's what started the YouTube channel. That's what started my social media. And then I was focusing on content creation for a while, and then I kind of stopped modeling for a minute, and then I got back into it a little bit. I do still model here and there, but mainly with brands that I've built a good relationship with over the years. But besides that, it's been really toxic for me and something that doesn't really serve my mental health. There are so many things I love about it and so many things I learned about myself and things that I will take with me into the future that I learned through the modeling industry, like how to start a brand. If I didn't have all the experience that I had being a model for 8 years, it would have been way harder to start my swimwear brand. It still is extremely hard. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I have like a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing just from being a model for 8 years, like the creative side and production, photography, all of that, which is what I love about modeling. Like, I love the creative side. I love being on a set where everyone is just like creating and everyone has so many ideas and you're like making art basically. I love that side of modeling, but the constant rejection, the constant comments on your look and agencies telling you to change all the time, it just became too much for me. And I was really having multiple identity crises, like trying to find my vibe and who I was. What made me confident and what made me feel the best was just constantly getting shut down. I was constantly being told to change, blah 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 blah. It just wasn't rolling with me. But over the years I've slowly separated myself from that, but I love the creative side and I've definitely taken that with me into my swimwear brand, which is called Sirencore Swim. So that's what I'm doing now, and I love it so much because I get to be 100% just creative all the time. I have an artistic background, so I hand paint every single print that's used on the swimwear, which is so fun for me to be able to take that creative side and turn it into like wearable art. I do still model a lot from home, like I do at-home e-com, so brands will send me clothes and I'll shoot them from my home studio here and then send them over. So it's like, it's the best of both worlds. I get to work from home, but I still get to create, which is what I need to be doing. I just like eat, sleep, breathe creating. So that's been the perfect job. But honestly, my love and my baby is my new swimwear brand. So a little bit about this backstory also. I am just a very creative person and I have so many ideas. I have gone through 3 small businesses now. So I had a previous swimwear brand called Ethereal, and then I had a jewelry brand called Sirencore Jewelry, which evolved into Sirencore Swim. I'm sure you can guess by the name, it's all very mermaid, dark, evil, siren vibes, because that's just, I've been obsessed with mermaids my whole life. I've had this like weird obsession with mermaids. I know every little girl does, but it like followed me throughout my adult life. Like, I still love mermaids. I took the mermaid thing and I put a twist on it. So the vibe is this dark siren, kind of evil, dark feminine vibes. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this brand, and my goal is to just try to focus on it as much as I can and grow it. It is very new and fresh, and it is so hard growing a business. Like, it is so hard. I started it about 6 months ago, and it has been a roller coaster, but I would definitely love to take you guys along the journey of growing a business and the reality behind it, and show you as much behind the scenes of building the brand as I can. So that's the backstory on all the businesses I've had and where I am now. So about my living situation, this is also very complicated. So I was born in Montreal, moved to Vegas when I was 7, and I lived in Vegas my whole life, but I moved to the UK. So I'm in the UK now. This is where my husband is from. I moved to the UK when I was 21. I'm 24 now. I kind of hop back and forth between the States and the UK. I always tell people I'm like Hannah Montana. I have a double life. It gets very confusing, and it's hard because I have a life here and like I have my house here, but then I have my family over there. Obviously my husband is from here and I don't want to be separated from him, but it is really hard living away from my family and having this almost like double life and feeling lonely and isolated here at times. I'm still like growing my group of friends and everything. Obviously I have my in-laws, I'm obsessed with them, I love them, but you know, it's just not the same without your family. Like, I'm so close to my sister, so close to everyone in my family. I have 4 siblings, so it is hard being away from everyone when they're all back in America and I'm here in the UK, just me by my lonesome. So that gets difficult at times, and I'm just still kind of trying to figure out where I want to be and what makes sense for me work-wise. Also the emotional side as well. My heart, obviously, this is my family and home all the time, but then this is also my home in the UK. So it's confusing. On this channel, I'm gonna be spending some time in the UK mostly, but then I'm gonna go back home to the States often to visit my family. And you'll see that I'm like kind of 2 different people and 2 different vibes depending on what country I'm in. Like, I go back home and I'm instantly reminded of like who I am, and I'm around my people and my crazy loud Americans. And then when I'm here, it's just a little bit more slow. I spend a lot of time in my house. I'm very much a homebody, which is fine, but there's definitely like 2 different vibes going on. But I also think that will be fun to bring you guys along my double life, my Hannah Montana life. Mainly on this channel and this new vibe, I'm just gonna be vlogging whatever, whenever. I do want to start making other videos outside of vlogging, so let me know like what you want to see. I feel like YouTube has changed so much and I kind of am like behind and I don't even know how it works anymore. I'm like, I've been so out of the game for so long. It's so different than it was like 6 years ago. So let me know what you want to see, or like what's the vibe. I think that's basically a summary of my life and where I'm at now. I just wanted to do a quick introduction, nothing too crazy because I don't want to yap on for too long. But let me know if you have any kind of questions. I will definitely answer, or I could even make a Q&A. Do people still do those on YouTube, Q&As? Because those were such a thing back then. But yeah, let me know. If you're new, welcome and thank you for joining. I'm very excited to have you, and I'm excited to build like a new community as well. I don't even know what my community is like. I don't even know who follows me or why. So I'm just excited to reach new people, build a cute new little community. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, and thank you for watching.